Another day and another season mode. Welcome back to another episode of Inspired. Patch 1.4 for Smackdown 2. I'm continuing the season mode as I said I would. I would do at least a year, and if there's enough support for it or enough people are interested, I will continue beyond the year aspect. So, I played as Kevin Nash and I was unsuccessfully booked, being attacked twice, I believe, in the whole course of 2 months. Then I switched over, I changed over to the Undertaker, and that was more successful, and now I'm going to play as possibly my favorite superstar of this time. I'm going to play as The Rock for this part and the next month, before hopefully going back to some of the newer wrestlers. I've taken Inspired's advice and put them in various different places and various different divisions, so hopefully they will appear more on the cards, and hopefully when I play as them they will pop up more. So I'm thinking Scott Hall or maybe Goldberg for the next one, but we'll see what happens. So we're playing as The Rock. Obviously I'm the WWF champ, so I imagine I'm going to get booked a fair bit, but you never know. I could get absolutely screwed over, which, speak of the devil, I have. But you can also already see the likes of Goldberg and that are on the card, so that's a good thing, so we'll keep that momentum going. And of course, if you want to see any of these wrestlers or to make things more interesting, I might just play one of the matches on the card. But we'll see here as Goldberg absolutely would have destroyed Stevie Richards. Stevie Richards, of course, having a very brief run in WCW. I don't think they ever crossed paths, but I think Stevie was only there for a cup of coffee anyway, so it probably wouldn't have went very well. But he did get to wrestle Randy Macho Man Savage, and that's pretty cool. Vince McMahon is telling Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart something. Very, very interesting. Obviously, Owen and Jeff Jarrett. A very, very good tag team. They worked very well together, and fair play to Owen Hart for turning down the storyline where Vince Russo wanted Owen and Deborah to be having an affair, because everything has to be an affair, a pregnancy angle, or a swerve, or a shoot with Mr. Russo. But thank God he's not here. Stone Cold Steve Austin in his backstage attire. I didn't know you could have that during cutscenes. Very, very nice. Those runners are sneakers are very, very interesting. I don't think I ever saw Austin wear something like that, so I don't know why that's the default attire. He definitely didn't wear it at Backlash 2000, I tell you that much. But Owen Hart trying to break Austin's neck once again. Poor joke and poor taste, but I apologize. We move on. Al Snow and Steve Blackman. Oh man, something's going down here on Raw, I tell you that much. Tazz looking angry as always. Austin pissed off. That is the hat that he was wearing when he was run down, I believe. I think he gives it to Stephanie McMahon. I don't know if it's at Unforgiven, but he definitely gives it to her at one stage. I remember her doing that, or him doing that, sorry. A lot of random memories coming up here as we start to, but that's the fun thing about these, you know, there's such random memories that come back to you. Look at that plant. That plant looks awesome in the background. But Owen and Jeff having a great time laughing at Stone Cold's expense here. Playing the part of DX that are no longer, of course, together in Line 1. Kane and Billy Gunn, and of course, oh my god, another cutscene. My goodness. Oh no, the car of Midian is being destroyed by Stone Cold Steve Austin. My god, he's used a forklift to destroy the car, the limo of Midian. How Midian afforded a limousine, I'll never know. What Midian has to do with this angle, not really sure. But Stone Cold, the rattlesnake, is raising hell as always. And he won the match as well, because he's an absolute powerhouse. Excuse me here while I take a quick drink. Because what I've discovered during making these videos, it is very hard to talk for prolonged periods of time. I am not very, very good at it. It looks like this is a team. This team is a team no more. My God. Vince McMahon and Jeff Jarrett, they're probably arguing over Jeff Jarrett having to continue wrestling past the expiration of his contract. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Big, big match here. Okay, if we're not booked for Smackdown, I will be taking over using Inspired's match hack, because that's far more interesting than me sitting here on the sidelines talking absolute gabagool. Oh, wow. New Brood versus Old Brood. Oh, there's Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Well, that settles it. We're getting them on the card. Because I was trying so hard to get a match as the Outsiders going, and now they're finally here. Just fantastic. Oh, we've got some corporation stuff going on here. The Rock discussing with Big Boss Man and Test. Very, very interesting to see what happens here with the corporation, with the threat of the NWO looming. Goldberg continuing to get on the card, which is what we like to see. Draws and crash. And now, very, very ECW versus WCW match here. And excuse me, I will be playing as... Oh, tornado tag, you son of a gun. It's going to be even better. So we have the Outsiders versus the Alliance, or what is it? What are they called in Just Bring It? The Federation Defectors. Beautiful name. For a beautiful bunch of people. Oh, it's already coming up, actually. Thought the last time I had to do it. Okay, well, we'll play as the big man, Kevin Nash. Since we're going to try and play as Scott Hall in the next one, and Scott Hall's finally being booked, which is tremendous to see. So here we have the NWO taking on Tazz. Ooh, nice little throw there. I love Kevin Nash's attire in this mod. I love Scott Hall's as well. Obviously, my first exposure to them was in WCW, but my real first time getting to watch them and everything was, of course, in 2002, because I didn't always watch WCW and I wasn't totally aware of it, despite me renting Mayhem and Backstage Assault many times from the what we call our version of Blockbuster, which was called Chartbusters. And I rented it many times, and those games were, well, I still maintain that Mayhem was playable. I still like Mayhem in some ways, but obviously Backstage Assault was horrific, and there's just no saving that. However, I do think that we are nearing the point where very soon I think we're gonna have, when all the VPW Studio and No Mercy Plus and all those are released, I think we're gonna have a game that focuses strictly on WCW 2000, and I'm all for it. I think the more eras covered, the better. And I think it will be really interesting, especially for people to go back and watch it, because I've said it before on the channel. Yeah, there's a lot of horrible stuff at that time, a lot of stuff you don't need to watch from WCW as Nash goes flying here for Tazz. I'd actually love to see these two stand beside each other, because I'm sure Tazz is tiny compared to Kevin Nash. But here's a jackknife powerbomb. Scott, if you could just do your job of keeping Raven off me, that would be fantastic. And there we go. I think that shall be all. And there you go, the Outsiders pick up the win. I was going to say something there, but I cut myself off. I don't really remember. I was doing that thing where the music keeps playing and the thing doesn't end. But luckily for me, I can speed that up due to the power of emulation, which is awesome. Nice Ken Shamrock loading screen there. So The Rock is not booked. Don't know what's going on here, but DDP is getting booked, so all my calls are slowly getting booked, which is really nice now. So we can really have that WCW flavor coming in here too. Let's see, is there something with the corporation going on? Who does The Rock want to talk to? Well, Vader is the #1 contender for my championship. Test is my stablemate, as is Ken Shamrock. I'm going to talk to Ken. Ken Shamrock seems to be enjoying this. That's because he had his best matches with The Rock. Look up any of their stuff, it is always fantastic. Anytime The Rock hits that float over DDT, the crowd goes absolutely insane. And I still maintain that their King of the Ring 98 final match is quite good. Devon Dudley and Val Venus. My god, it doesn't get much better than that. What is Ken Shamrock enjoying? What's going to happen here? Oh, Val Venus is pissed. I wonder if all the loading screens will eventually be something that Inspired wants to do with this mod, because the ones he's done, they're all beautiful and they're all lovely. And I just wonder if he's going to do custom ones for everyone when the time comes. It'd be interesting to see. Here's Matt Hardy, the new Brood versus the old Brood. The old Brood walks away with the win, but Michael Hayes is there, and he will be in my Oh Hell Yeah mod, which is quite cool to see. Third week, Vader and The Rock. Okay, so we're on it. Oh my god, that is a meaty four-way. And Ric Flair's been booked as well, so this is fantastic. So once again, shout out to Inspired, because he knows the strategy and knows how to get these people booked. And that is fantastic stuff, that they continue to get booked. I was told I would have a special night tonight. Well, I am here. Who is my opponent? But it's going to be me, my friend. Oh, I'm not coming out. I'm going to save that surprise for you. But yeah, I'm hoping to show off some of The Rock's modded moves in here. He has his groin punch, which he used to do since, I want to say since late 97 he was pulling off that move. Oh shit. The Rock seems to have made William Regal angry. Well, I really don't want to make William Regal angry, because William Regal and we got heat. We got heat for what he did to me in the King of the Ring final. And I think I'm going to have to wrestle him now. So, okay, I didn't even know that move was in there, but thankfully it is. So you got the Rock's clothesline from Shut Your Mouth. Or maybe it's in Just Bring It. I think it's actually in Just Bring It. Could be wrong on that. But I believe I have the groin punch. I believe I might have a special belly to belly, but I'm not sure. But I definitely have the Rock's DDT, which is pretty cool. Just let me see if I can pull it off. Dragon screw from The Rock. Very 2000 when he started using the sharpshooter more often as a regular move. Still one of the worst sharpshooters you'll ever see, of course. But powerful enough to make Kurt Angle tap at Survivor Series 2001. I don't know how many matches he actually won with it. Not that many. But there it is. A more normal looking. That's better than anyone he ever put on. Maybe the one at Survivor Series 98. Maybe that one was decent. But we didn't get to see it for too long. And there's the rock bottom. Still my favorite rock bottom animation in all of them. Hate the ones that they use after this where he pops up and he does it. It's like a promo rock bottom. I absolutely despise it. It should be removed. Stevie Richards and Crash. Stevie Richards all over this card. More good stuff here. Benoit and Billy Gunn in a ladder match. My god. Chris Benoit seems satisfied with the victory. I think he's a pretty good model too. I mean, look at it. Pretty good one. It's Michael Cole. Michael Cole also has a pretty good model. And he has the standing crossface, which is one of Benoit's moves. Alright, this is the #1 contender for the championship. I've got to absolutely destroy him. These two wrestled quite a bit, I think, in 98. With The Rock usually coming out on top. Unless someone interfered like Steve Blackman or Ken Shamrock to stop me. But I think The Rock won most of their encounters. Wow, a spinning back fist. But it would have been nice to see if Vader was treated like how he was booked in WCW, coming up against a top babyface Rock, because I still think that there was so much money in Vader, and what they did to him in the WWF was awful. He should have been so much more. Could have easily been champion. And he still had good matches in there. His match with Goldust at the Rumble 98, his match with Undertaker at one of the pay-per-views. I want to say it's Canadian Stampede, but I still think it's very good, and he could have done good stuff with Shawn Michaels, just Shawn Michaels was, as we all know, he coked out asshole at that time. That's another custom move there from The Rock. That's his clothesline. I don't know if you can actually do that just normally in Just Bring It or Shut Your Mouth. I think it's a move where it's his move where you're coming back off the rope, but in this one you can just hit it, and that is beautiful, just like he hits it, exactly how he hits it, and to wipe out people. So I'm looking for a dragon screw here. Wow, I filled up my finisher fast. Belly to belly from The Rock. Okay, let's see if I have that DDT. There it is. Boom, laying the smackdown on him. Perfectly sets him up. And let's see if I think I have the spine buster where I stand in front, but of course the bot will be absolutely terrible now and I won't be able to hit it. Clash of the heads. Big. I love actually having that clothesline in there. It's really cool. Let's see, scooping a slam from Vader. Let's see if we can hit that spine buster. Okay, well that's not going to help me. And the thing about it as well is I want to set it up the right way. You know, I want to have him here and set it up. Oh, that was a different kind of one. Okay, that wasn't what I was looking for. It must be circled by itself. Oh, there's the imported sidewalk slam. I've seen it many a time at this stage. I think it's the most consistent. Because a lot of people I have played against have that move. He's just he knows I'm going for it. He's blocking everything. It's so frustrating, but I have to hit it. I have to hit it the right way. I have to set it up the right way. Come on now. Oh, that's not the right way, but it's close enough to the center of the ring. Of course, he blocks it. Move over here. Try one more time, and then I'm just going to finish him. There it is, the spine buster, and I pop into position. Ah, here. Well, what else do you want? That's perfection. That is it right there. Like, you can't beat it. There you go. People's elbow. Don't you dare get out. That's the shit right there. Perfect. Perfect. Got my stance going too. Say what you want about Vader, but it's over. The Rock wins. Good shit. Oh, cutscene. Well, yeah, when you're the #1 contender and you lose, maybe it's time to go to All Japan. Maybe it's time to admit that you're just a big fat piece of shit, as he would say. Undertaker and Triple H. Good Raw for me. But now we're on to Smackdown. And I'm not booked again. Incredible. Well, I might just show you off Scott Hall right now because I'm not getting booked. Or actually, have I shown DDP? I don't think I've shown DDP. I think I'll show off DDP then. Ah, the corporation is deep in discussion. The Rock, the big boss man, Ken Shamrock and Test. Well, I don't know what Ken Shamrock was so happy about. It's not like I got them a title shot or anything. But that's me. I need to speak with you, Big Show Wade. You 500-pound piece of stinking, steaming monkey crap. Alright, let's play. Perry Saturn, DDP. Sure, these two have locked up many a time back in the day in WCW. They probably locked up around this time as well. Oh my god, there's another important move. Discus clothesline from the one and only DDP. Really like how this one came out, and I'm really glad that it is the attire from the end of, well, from 2000 WCW, because it fits perfectly for that invasion era as well. Especially the start of it, you know, before he started wearing the custom pants. Wait. See if we got custom taunts too. Of course we do. Presentation is second to none. There's a nice DDT. I don't know if I made changes to his moveset. I'm not really sure. I think I just left it as the default call one because he's got custom animations in there and I didn't really want to go digging too much. But it's cool all the same. I just love this clothesline. Like proper, you know when you get a nice meaty one, it looks like you behead the guy. Ooh, there's the Ken Shamrock belly to belly. Oh, wiped me out with the clothesline there. And I like the use of this Perry Saturn too. It's his beta attire, with the added hand wraps. It was something that I wanted for the original version of It Doesn't Matter. But I always felt he was too dark though as well. Maybe I should have asked for a skin tone change, but I'm not sure. Maybe other people feel differently about it. I think he was very dark originally. There's the standing crossface. Deadly move. And there's a good match ender. The good old sunset flip. Can never go wrong with it. Oh, staggered him. Nope. Oh man. Perry Saturn was such a cool wrestler. Like when you watch him in ECW, you know, he's much more high flying, he's got moonsaults and all these leg drops and crazy stuff with Cronus, and then you see him in WCW and he's just a master of suplexes. He can just throw you in so many different ways. Like super underrated. And you'd think he'd be pushed higher on the card because he was originally. He was a tag team partner of Triple H, so you thought Triple H would have cared for him more, but then again, you know, it's Triple H. And if your name isn't, if you aren't in DX or your name isn't Hall or Nash, I don't think you really, or Michaels, I don't think you get much sympathy from the game. Man, he is just, like, will you stay groggy for a sec so I can actually hit the Diamond Cutter? Thank you. Boom! He got ready to feel the bang. Love those boots. Fantastic work, Inspired. They really came out really, really good. That's a big win for DDP. And unfortunately for Perry Saturn, he had to feel the bang. But where is our beloved WWF champion? Why is he not on the card? What is happening between Bart Gunn and Jeff Jarrett? Shawn Michaels is asking The Rock and Test to interfere. What will we do? Yes or no? We don't support Shawn Michaels. Ooh. No, we don't. Fuck Shawn Michaels. Tried to get rid of me. Was always a piece of shit to The Rock. We could have had them. The rumor is that we could have had a match between those two at WrestleMania 21 for The Rock's contract expired. You know, which was wild. You know, The Rock was huge, and he was really starting to take off in Hollywood. How would you not want him back? At WrestleMania 21, I have good memories of that one. First Money in the Bank, Hogan's run-in against Davari and Muhammad Hassan, the passing of the torch. Could have been really nice, but we got Angle and Shawn Michaels, and objectively that might have been a better match. So there we go. Stone Cold Steve Austin continues to rise the card. We're at SummerSlam, and I don't know if I'm going to be on this card. Bart Gunn. Are you freaking kidding me? Bart Gunn is on this card. I'm facing Bart Gunn. What has Bart Gunn done to deserve this? Man, I really love talking to Shamrock. Is it weird that every time I read Shamrock's trunks I see the word champion because of the green ones? Like I always have to do a double take and be like, huh, does that actually say Shamrock? What's going on? The Rock is visiting the VIP room. Shane McMahon has accepted the request of The Rock. Who the hell do I want to face? It's not fucking Bart Gunn anyway, I'll tell you that much. Kevin Nash continues to get booked, which is great. Tonight you will all see The Rock defeat Stone Cold 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know about that now. Hold on a second there. Hold on a second there, Shane. What you've done is you've made this situation 100 times worse for me. I'm not really a fan. The Demon of Death Valley. The Rock is telling Test and Ken Shamrock something. He's saying, guys, I got this gimmick. You carry around a lead pipe. Tell Test to attack. You carry around this lead pipe and you call yourself the Union. And you get your ass kicked every week. It's a great gimmick. It's a great gimmick. Right. You better do what I said. Raven versus Sting. A match that actually could have been good. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake, awaiting his match with The Rock. Don't know why he's been given this match, but you know. It is what it is. Bubba Ray versus Chris Jericho and a special referee, Bradshaw. Stevie Richards and Hardcore Holly with special referee, the Big Boss Man. Very strange. Christian and Dean Malenko tearing it up in the light heavyweight division. That's what we love to see. Stone Cold! Oh my goodness! Oh, look at the face of Test. He is loving this. The Corporation beating the piss out of the Rattlesnake. Perfect. So, do these... I suppose this is a question for Inspired, since he would know about all this thing. Do these attacks actually affect any stats within the matches? Do they have like a debuff? Does the other person receive a buff? Like, what is the point of these? Or is it just, it does nothing? Because I think it'd be interesting to know. Ooh, the main event of SummerSlam. The Brahma Bull, the Texas Rattlesnake. Big match here. The first WWF video I ever owned. The last In Your House, WWF Backlash 1999, headlined by these two men. My favorite video for such a huge amount of time. I loved all of it. The brawling by the stage, the middle finger and the stunner, using the camera. Everything about that match was fantastic. Especially the big plot twist at the end with Stephanie being in the car with Undertaker and the Where To Stephanie. But here, I'm not here for fun, I'm not here to reminisce, I'm here to destroy the Texas Rattlesnake. But I will ask you, since I'm sharing one of my memories of my first WWF pay-per-views, what was your first pay-per-view that you watched? And what is your favorite? If I had to say my favorite... Oh, that's a tough one. My favorite WWF pay-per-view ever. I do love Royal Rumble 2001. I do love WrestleMania 17. Both of them are fantastic. All around, I mean, yeah, China and Ivory, I know, but both of those are fantastic cards. I put them up there. I do enjoy them a lot. But yeah, it could be one of them. It could be one of them. I think it's either one of those two. It might be now, because the more I think about it, it's either, okay, so my favorite pay-per-view of all time is either Backlash 2000 or WrestleMania 17, I think. I just love both of those from top to bottom in terms of WWF ones. I think they're absolutely just fantastic, and they show two different periods of the WWF, like just when all the Benoit and all them are coming in. Oh yeah, these moves do damage now. Breaking tables didn't do damage before. They finally do damage. That was added by Inspired, so I wanted to say that there. But yeah, I think it represents the coming to the end of the Attitude Era with WrestleMania 17, and then just when the in-ring product gets absolutely stellar in the WWF, which is that start when the Radicals come in, and you have Angle is starting to rise, and you have Jericho there and everything, and it's just balls to the wall. As we set it up again, Austin's not where he wants to be, because he's about to take the most electrifying move in sports entertainment today. I, being a huge Rock fan at the time, would have preferred if this happened at Backlash 99, but the beautiful thing about Backlash 99, whoa you son of a bitch, is that kicks off the Rock's babyface run, as the Rock gets kicked out of the corporation the next night, and from there it's just good stuff. Well, the higher power, A Higher Power is so infamous now, but around that time, you know, Rock, Austin going up against Undertaker and Triple H, all that stuff. Whoa, I nearly lost there. You gotta be careful here. The Rattlesnake might do me in. I'll have to rely on all my modded moves to take him out. Oh my god. Here we go. I saw a custom taunt there for Austin 2. Imported. Don't know where it's from. Maybe it's from Just Bring It or Shut Your Mouth. It's possible. Oh my god. Oh, I was going to hit the Luthez press on the right hands. But we're good. Little dragon screw. Maybe I can make him tap with the sharpshooter, Austin. Maybe he'll pass out. Maybe he passed out. The fans are not sure. Maybe we've got a little Montreal screw job going here. But The Rock walks away with the win. Thanks to Test. Thanks to the big boss man. Corporation is standing tall, brother. Right. On to Unforgiven. Am I on the card? I'm not on the card. So let's see. Who will we play as this time? Al Snow? Al? Well, this is great. If I enter a feud with Al Snow, that would just be perfect. Who is Al? Ooh, Ric Flair and Stone Cold. Ooh, it's tempting. It's tempting, it's tempting. No, I'll sit this one out. Ric Flair won. Mean Street Posse are up to something. What could they be thinking? Oh no, it's bad news for Perry Saturn. Got his ass whipped by DDP and now I think he's going to get wiped out by the Mean Street Posse. Mean Street Posse are asking Shane McMahon to arrange a match against Al Snow. If it's a 3-on-1 match, alright boys, let's talk. This is absolutely ridiculous. Ooh. Oh, Al Snow is getting attacked by the Mean Street Posse. This is fantastic. Al. Oh my god, Pete Gas is really going for it. Is that he got written on his hands? Help? Hate? Hate? He's got hate written on his hands? Oh wow. Oh, it's a hardcore match. He might survive. This is Al backstage after seeing the booking going, fuck. Got to work these 3 guys who can't work? Well, Joey could work. Joey was actually a wrestler, but the other 2 couldn't. But they do have a banger match against Low Key and his partner, who I'm forgetting the name of, on one of the matches, one of the dark matches. Ooh, Jeff Hardy and Michael Hayes versus Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan. I gotta show you Hogan. Hogan hasn't been on the card at all. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Alright. Oh, it's another tornado tag? Well, look, Hogan put over Jeff Hardy. I think it was Vengeance 2002. He was there with Ric Flair, and he's like, "Man, you're the future of the business and all that. Oh, let's just destroy him now, so he doesn't get that far." Yeah, I really wanted Hogan to be booked more, and hoping that happens here. I'm sure it will. I don't know why Michael Hayes has abandoned Jeff Hardy here. I don't know what has come of this, but it's good for me. It'll make it easier to win. And is it just me, or does Jeff Hardy have like a sort of greenish tint to his shirt? The more I look at it, it's not fully black. It's got this weird tint thing going on. Maybe it's just me. But it's such a shame with how everything worked out for Jeff in that time period, because he could have done much, much better. Wow, he is just he really likes being on the outside. Oh, man. Fabulous Freebird himself, Michael Hayes, has no interest in fighting Hulk Hogan. To be honest, I wouldn't have any interest either. But I think Hayes got a more raw deal, to be honest, because while this match sounds horrific politically, that poor bastard, I think it was Fully Loaded. Yeah, it might have been Fully Loaded 99. He's in there with the Hardys against the Acolytes, and the powerbomb that they spike him with, oh my Jesus. Like, it's one of the worst. Like, it's up there with like the Perry Saturn one that's supposed to in storyline give him concussion to start the whole moppy thing. It is absolutely brutal. Where are all my Hogan moves? I need more Hogan. Oh, there's that suplex. Yeah, just Kevin. Oh. Breathtaking from Kevin Nash there. Super helpful, huh? Fucking moron. I do like that Michael Hayes has decided to dance instead of wrestle. This is very admirable and very on point for WWF in 1999. My god, is he just convinced that he's a manager and he doesn't have to wrestle? This is incredible. Oh, what? He was down. How did he do that? That's definitely a Hogan move from Shut Your Mouth. It's very good. Oh my god, the NWO in stereo. You're here to take over. Jackknife. Ah. How could he be so powerful to kick out of my leg drop at nothing? Oh! Who is this Jeff Hardy? Is he really the future of the business? Just no selling everything I do? Oh, big punch. Wow, he's kicking out of everything. He is a special kind of wrestler. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat the piss out of Michael Hayes so that Nash just spikes him and ends it. There we go. This is the strategy now. Kevin, just let me do my thing. Let me just punch him. Just let me punch him and let me destroy him. Jeff, just stay away. It's a fantastic looking Michael face. I wonder what he uses the reference for that. Maybe Legends of WrestleMania? I'm not sure actually. But it comes out really good. Really happy with it. It's gonna look great and I'm gonna get a lot of use of him out of in the Oh Hell Yeah mod. Probably will team him with the Hardys and have him as a manager in there, and they'll have more than likely matching gear. I don't remember the exact ones I went for, but I'm sure their attires for version 1 at least will have some sort of matching gear to this big goofus. But to be fair, I did watch a lot of Michael Hayes when I was oh my god, why does everyone kick out of the... What is wrong with my bloody move? 1, 2... My atomic leg drop must have rejuvenating powers because nobody seems to sell it. But yeah, as I was saying, I was watching a lot of Hayes when I was playing the WCW, or not the WCW, the WCCW project back in the day. And that is a really, really great mod. And of course, when I started playing GM Spectre's WCW Saturday Night, I went back and watched all the old pay-per-views and everything like that. And Hayes, not that great in the ring, but very good talker and very entertaining. And the Freebird and Von Erich feud is really, really good stuff. If you've never seen it, do go out your way to watch some of it because the crowds are just absolutely like molten lava. Like it's insane. It's, ooh, Ken Shamrock picking up the win over Shawn Michaels. Are we in 1997? Okay, here we are on Smackdown once again. And The Rock is not booked again. This is absolutely incredible, but I do believe this is the first time Sid has been booked. So that's who I'm playing as in this one. The Rock is here tonight. Well, he's done absolutely F all for most of this. So screw him. But we will play it as Sid Vicious. You're going to see all the new characters. Well, I wouldn't say new characters to this version, but all of the characters that were added here. And it's just great to see. Sid here is going to absolutely destroy the dead man. I might dump it to the floor here. I wonder if these two were capable of having a good match. Because they had the WrestleMania 13 match, and that was obviously not very good, and there's a long-standing rumor that old Sid shit himself in that match, which is never what you want to hear when you have to give someone a move like a tombstone. Definitely not what you want to hear, but surprisingly it apparently happens more often than you think, especially if you watch that stupid Unreal documentary and the conversations they were having in there. It's good old CM Punk and I believe Charlotte as well was involved in that conversation. But yeah, good old Sid and Undertaker. I think Sid gets a bad rep, to be honest. I think a lot of people think that Sid is just absolute garbage when he had like one of the most amazing looks and just some of the best charisma you could ever want to have in wrestling. It's just he was never really passionate about it. Didn't love it. But some of his stuff is just excellent, especially when he's in there with like Shawn Michaels, who will just absolutely bump his ass off for someone as huge as him. But I do like Sid. I especially like his WCW stuff as well. Especially when he was the skyscraper just murdering jobbers just for the hell of it. You know, there's a lot of good Sid clips where he just powerbombs people into oblivion. Obviously, the War Games one against Brian Pillman is particularly nasty. And yeah, even though, yeah, I suppose Botchamania did contribute to a bit of the lore around Sid with the promos where I'm half the man that you are and I have half the brains that you do. And when Goldberg squishes his car and he starts screaming and going Goldberg and all that stuff. But Sid was awesome. Sid was just, yeah. And his ECW run, while short, is quite memorable because he's made it into 2 ECW mods now, based off his time in his run there. And it really wasn't that much of a run. But he is there. Do I have that? Oh, beat him with the chokeslam. Oh, you see, he negated it. Very smart by Taker. Oh, and I don't get a boost for the damage either. Curious. Okay. He's gonna hit his flying clothesline there, but I have no time for that shit. I'm talking to my people. I'm making this video. I don't have time to sell for you, boy. Especially during this time when you got your groin all torn and you can't really move and you're not as athletic as you were. I love this running big boot, by the way. Makes me laugh every time I see it. Oh. Reversal fest. Interesting Sid taunt. Don't know what taunts you give Sid though to make it unique for him. But they work at the end of the day. That's the important thing. Boom! Spikes him with the powerbomb. Good night, Irene. The Undertaker has been bested by Sid as the WCW invasion continues in the Inspired mod. Very good. So we're almost through 2 months. This is quite cool with the speed we're going through this one. Okay, the Holly Cousins versus my Corporation boys. Oh god. What now? I felt prepared for this match. I went out there and I did what was needed. The challenge was great and it really brought out the best in me. Perfect stuff. From Big Boss Man and Test. The Corporation is strong. Corporation is #1. That's what we love to see. But now we got the New Age Outlaws versus Tazz and Raven. Or as I say, the Federation Defectors C. What's going on here? Who does The Rock want to talk to? Well, I sure as shit don't want to talk to the guy on the right. I'll talk to Test. Hey Test, how's everything? Test seems to be enjoying this. Well, that's great, Test. I'm glad that we're all friends and we're getting along. Because that's really important in the Corporation. Teamwork and unity. I really hope Kenny wins this one, but I don't see him winning it. Oh, Kurt Angle beats Stone. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Steve Blackman. Very frustrated. Still in great shape, by the way. I've seen an interview with Chris Van Vliet very recently. He is absolutely shredded still. Still a very scary dude. Wouldn't want to run into him. Big Show picks up the win. So we're on to Raw. In mid-September. What's going to happen here? Special Stone Cold and The Rock. Iron Man, Vader and Kane has me worried. Dr. Death. Oh man, is someone going to appear around the corner? Is it that time? I think it's that time. Stone Cold is provoking The Rock. Stone Cold. It's not a wise choice. I usually show up. Here are The Rock, Test, and Ken Shamrock. Well. Alright then, let's finish this. The Texas Rattlesnake wants to take on all of the Corporation. What a brave man. China and Goldust, Steve Blackman and Test. Come on, my stablemate.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Oh, it's Kane! What the fuck? What's this got to do with anything? I don't give a shit. I was cutting my promo, kid. The hell? Oh! Wasn't expecting that. I was in the middle of cutting a promo, the millions and the millions. Just chanting The Rock's name, and you're out here doing this, my former Corporation buddy. With your custom stance. I'll mess up your leg, boy. Oh, really killed him there. Have I done the low blow yet? I don't think I've actually hit the low blow yet. Hang on a damn second. Of course he blocks it. Right, there we go. There it is. Boom! Nut shot. Perfect. Have it again. Bing. That's all you need now for the AKI games. Bing. Oh. The Rock laying the smackdown on you. Oh no, you monkey ass. Hui. No, I was gonna try the toe kick into the rock bottom, but sadly that will not be taking place. Nope, not this time. But how dare Kane attack me when I'm monologuing? Kane sees that. Kane, if you want to go one-on-one with the Great One, if that's where we're heading, buddy, by all means, I'll take you on. No problem for me. Just gotta wipe out the Texas rattlesnake first. Oof. We clash heads. So I made him, well, we're gonna say I made him tap out because Austin wouldn't tap. I think he's only tapped to Kurt Angle, and then I think he's also tapped to Benoit and Jericho. They had a crossface and Walls of Jericho on him at the same time. It's pretty brutal. But apart from that, I don't think Austin has ever tapped out. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going here. And beat him in a different way. To keep things fresh, to keep things interesting. But I think this was one of the better episodes. I'm happy now that the WCW guys are coming up more often. I don't think we've seen RVD yet. It'd be nice to see him come up. But I'll restructure things again. And as long as they keep coming up, I mean, that's all that really matters. Because that's what you want to see. So if you're curious about that, and you haven't seen Inspired's comment, what you want to do is you want to start them out in the lower titles. And then slowly move them up. So that they will start appearing more often than not. But obviously there is a lot of people and it does take time. But for now it's working well. And I'm happy with that. Happy as can be. So I smash the Texas rattlesnake with it, and we go for a little rock bottom. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, we wrap this up. It's gonna kick out a 1, isn't it? Yeah. I knew it was coming. Too cocky. There seems to be a little bit of a different animation going on there, I think. I think it's been slightly updated, but I can't say for sure. But I do think that Samoan drop is slightly different. Well, Austin still has the trademark sidewalk slam from Smackdown 2. Interesting. But I don't know what you do with Austin, you know, for movesets and things like that. Like, I feel it's easiest to play as Austin in a game like the AKI games, where you can just punch away. Because, I mean, the man was just throwing punches and clotheslines half the time. You know, especially after the knee injury, or the neck injury. So, like, how does that come across? How do you pick a moveset for a guy like that? It's hard. Same with The Rock, actually. You know, I think Inspired has done really well, especially with the changes he's made here. Because the man did not throw a lot of moves. It was a lot of punches, clotheslines, Samoan drop. You know, the sharpshooter came later. DDT, eyebrow, elbow, rock bottom, you know, it's just like that. Oh, he negated it! I fell for it like a fool. Can I still? No, there's no way you can be fast enough to get the pin off it. Let me see, the old reliable. Oh no! I have the float over DDT. Oh well, it still works. I was gonna try and do a sunset flip. Oh no! Luthez press! He's Austin. That's pretty cool. But I'm gonna make you tap again. Oh no, the Rock's got it locked in! We've seen this. Ah shit. Oh. Well, you will pass out. This time you'll pass out. He will not tap. The refusal of the rattlesnake. The Rock continues to lock it in. But he will not tap. This is incredible. Oh, you son of a bitch. Aha! DDT. Oh. Oh no! Oh, this is getting tight now. I might lose this. This is tight now. Nope. Not gonna have it that easy. Oh, he's got me. He's stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. Oh, big move. Neck breaker, very nice. Rock DDT. Papamo. And now, that's the wrong way, but I don't care. We'll just spin the camera around, jabroni. No! That was not part of the plan. Oh. Spinebuster. And there it is. Took a little longer. But I think this one is wrapped up. That was tough, man. That's what I love about this game, you know. This game can be so challenging and so unpredictable. Like, I think if you go through my videos, I think this is the game I've lost the most on. Because the other ones, like, you know, you can manipulate them and do things, but like, sometimes the AI in this is just unforgivable. I suppose Virtual Pro Wrestling 64 can be a challenge too. Because when that gets going, it's just absolutely insane. But yeah, I think if someone would compare all the losses that I've suffered during recordings, I think Smackdown 2 has the highest amount of losses. Which I'm cool with. Because it's just a fucking cool game. I don't want to see the list. Who checks the list? Who does that? Smackdown. Triple H, Bret Hart, T-Von Dudley, Steve Blackman, and Sid Vicious. Ah, I'm not booked. Well, let's see. Is there any match worth interfering in? Oh, well, you know, there's me again. Sitting backstage, chilling. But I'd rather be involved. Bradshaw and Hardcore Holly. Oh, second cutscene. What am I doing? I was told I would have a special match tonight while I'm here. Who's my opponent? Well, that's funny. Because I don't see myself on the card. So it's very interesting that The Rock would say something so untrue to the millions and millions of fans, giving them false hope. Shawn Michaels is asking The Rock to interfere. No, I hate you. You're a DX piece of shit. You never treated me with respect. Why the hell would I help you? The Rock only helps the corporation, and you're not in the corporation. You were at one point, but it was very brief. We didn't like you. You super kicked Vince. Steve Blackman versus Sid Vicious. Sid is doing the best of it. That's Bret Hart. That's Bret Hart and Triple H in the same ring. Shawn Michaels is attacking Chris Jericho. Oh, come on, Bret. Yeah, that's the shit right there. Alright, Unforgiven time. What? What the hell is this? Open challenge? You gotta be kidding me. No profile, no profile, no profile. What the hell is this? What's gonna happen? Shawn Michaels? Oh my god, Jericho. HBK taken out. There seems to be a rivalry brewing here, but what's that got to do with my WWF Championship? These guys aren't on my level. The hell is this? What the hell is this? What happens here? Oh, that's so strange. I'm guessing that must be a beauty contest, and because the divas are disabled, that's what it happens. But, wow, Val Venus and Shamrock in a cage match, or in a casket match. Wow. Oh, Kenny's got the gold. All the gold is coming around the corporation, brother. Shawn Michaels is... Hello, am I a side character to this match? I'm the WWF champion. I'm the WWF champion. How am I not involved? This is absolutely crazy. No, this is a joke, man. This is a joke. I've worked far too hard and far too long to be not involved in this. What the hell is Grandmaster Sexay doing in such an important match? This is bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm WWF champion. I have nothing to do with either of these clowns. Why would I... Well, it looks like it might have to be another sharpshooter finish. But there's a beautiful suplex. And let's beat up Shawn. Fuck Shawn Michaels. I had great matches with Jericho. I don't have any sympathy towards Shawn Michaels. Love that groin punch. Oh, this is great. Just picking apart Shawn Michaels. So I think I've shown off all the modded moves now. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with how it's worked out for us here on the channel. So I think it will be Scott Hall next, or maybe Sid. Sid's getting booked. Scott Hall is getting booked. We'll have to see. But I think it's been another very, very breezy episode, another 2 months going through, and a lot of discussion about WWF and fun times in this game. So I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and soon we'll be towards the end of this series. So, you know, if there's enough support for it, I'll keep it going, and hopefully that's the case, and hopefully you enjoy more frequent voice videos from me, because I know with the time and the way things are, it's getting harder and harder to do so. Or maybe you'd like to see more in terms of me playing through the ECW mod by Sinister Software, or WCW Rebooked, or maybe playing my own mod and going through it, which would be quite funny, because then I could answer lots of questions about attire choices and things like that. Maybe you'll find, I might do that for Oh Hell Yeah, when the day comes for release on that. I might do a season mode in that and be like, oh, okay, so this is why I chose this, this is why I chose this, and blah 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 blah. Could be really interesting. Did he just do the women's slap? I felt like he just did the women's slap. I felt like he did. Man, Shawn Michaels is taking an absolute beating here, but he's still surviving, which is what I appreciate. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make him tap, but I am committed to the act of trying to make him tap. Especially with the move that he tapped out. Oh, Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Ah, there's that Smackdown 1 Russian leg sweep. And there's a rock bottom. Oh, damn, he wouldn't let me get the sharpshooter on him. He must be fatigued now. No, he's still not fatigued. Wow, Shawn Michaels is insanely strong in this. I'm sure if it was him versus Chris Jericho, he'd walk away with the win, no problem. But the fortunate thing for Mr. Michaels is he's up against me, and I will spam the fuck out of the sharpshooter to win this triple threat. I have no shame. But for now, he's hanging on. But I can spam it many, many times, and Jericho just has to sit and watch. Damn, he got up a lot faster than I thought he would. Alright, Jericho, I'm going to work you over now. See what happens. Oof. There it is. We are trying desperately, folks. It is not working. But we will continue to try. We'll continue into the strategy. You know. See what happens. Okay, I can't ignore Jericho any longer. I have to wrestle him despite my resilience to it. Wow, Michaels missed from 2 yards. It's incredible. Whoa, Michaels, calm down. Give me a second here. That's not my intention. I didn't mean to do that. Please leave me alone. Oh, son of a... Triple threats will always be the death of me. Wow, the breakdown. Seriously? The breakdown? You saw the breakdown there? That's a cool little addition. Didn't think he'd have that. Pretty sure he doesn't have that by default. So there you go. There's a rock bottom. Michaels has no interest in hitting switching music on Jericho. Very interesting. Oh, he got caught. Come on, please. Just tap. Just tap. Just accept. There we go. And that's what we call a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. So that was another part of season mode. I don't know what part that is now. Maybe part 5? Yeah, I think it's part 5. So we'll be moving on, and we'll be choosing another WCW talent and hopefully getting booked in the next one. But thanks a lot for checking out another episode. Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for 15,000k. And there's another cutscene before I go on to the next episode. So let's see what this beautiful cutscene is. The Rock seems satisfied with my victory. Well, that is true. I am certainly satisfied with my victory, but thank you for checking it out, and thank you for continuing to support the channel. And if you have any questions about the mod or any questions about anything in general, always shoot me something in the comments section. I usually reply, and I usually check it the day after, so I think I'm quite good for replying, especially if someone needs help with something. So, another episode in the can. Thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye.